rocket on fire. But now I'm gonna write me about 1,000 songs. Now I'm never, ever gonna get tired. Yeah, but you bring the cup, I'll bring the moonshine. I wanna fill you up, babe, won't you be mine? Alright, you bring the cup, I'll bring the moonshine. I wanna fill you up, babe, won't you be mine? When I played this song for my grandmother right after I first wrote it, she said, well, honey, that's a crude song you've written. I said, why, Nanny, what's up? She, I want to feel you up. It just feels like a little direct. I want to fill you up, all right? I'm gonna knock them all down, baby, till I can't see straight. But now I'm gonna wake up at dawn, yeah, and I'm gonna feel great. Oh, I'm gonna feel great. Yeah, but you bring the cup, I'll bring the moonshine. Let it fly. I wanna fill you up, babe, won't you be mine? That's right. Yeah, so you bring the cup, I'll bring the moonshine. I wanna fill you up, babe, won't you be mine? That's right. So here's the thing, this song has just recently taken on a whole new meaning for me. You know, I just finished 5 weeks of being out there on the road solo, and we just last night put the band back together and everything, but when I was traveling solo, I did a lot of flying to the gigs. We'd kind of fly around. Oh, hey Jim, my guitar's getting louder in the wedge, I don't know. Hold on. So we were flying to a lot of the shows, and we got back home one night. We had a 5:45 a.m. flight, and we got back to the hotel about 2 o'clock in the morning, me and my tour manager. So I said, all right, let's just set the alarm for 3:10, you know? We gotta get something out of this Marriott. Let's get 70 sweet minutes of slumber. Let's do it like that. So we set the alarm for 3:10. We double checked everything, you know, and next thing I know, he's standing over me, and he's like, Kellogg, get up, get up. I'm like, what? He's like, it's 5 a.m. I'm like, oh, all right. So now our flight is boarding in 5 minutes, and we're 10 minutes from the airport, and we have to return a rental car. So the first thing that goes through my head is like, well, should we even like get tense about this? Because this seems unlikely. I feel like we've like kind of boxed ourselves out of the game here. I think maybe. And he looks at me as though we're like in Braveheart or something, and he's like, dude, never give in, man. I'm like, all right. So we get up and we hightail it down to the Hertz rent-a-car. Of course, this is like the time where like he's like, oh man, I can't get this receipt to print. I'm like, that's fine, keep it. Just so we're running through the Austin airport, and you know, we're carrying all our merchandise. So we've got all the bags packed to the absolute limit of like what, you know, the 50-pound thing. I feel like an ant because I weigh 157 pounds and I'm carrying like 180 pounds. You know, so I'm going through, and you got to keep in mind too, I've been eating jalapeno pizza not like 4 hours prior. So I'm thinking there's a very real possibility that I might throw up in the Austin airport. And I'm like seriously playing this out. I'm like, you know, if it happens, my kids still love me, it's fine. Like, it'll be really embarrassing at the time, but I'll get through this, you know? I'll just throw up, and then it'll be like, we'll move on. It'll be all right. So we get there, and of course, it's that moment early in the morning, and there's like 5 people in front of us. So now I'm really like, I look at my watch, it's like 5:32, flight's in 13 minutes, and we have people in front of us. I'm just thinking, like, I can see my tour managers getting he's getting really tense. So I said, let me do the talking, man, because it was right after that whole United thing, and I'm like, we don't need another one of those. So I'm just going to do the talking. So we get up to the desk, and I said, hey, we're in the process of missing our flight, and then he said, well, where are you going? So I told him, I said, we're going back east and everything. He said, okay, put your bags on the scale. And I was like, are we doing this? And he's like, we're losing time, man. Okay, here we go. It's on. So I throw my pretty much overweight bags on. They all just, they're like, what happened? They're tagging these things with reckless abandon. Like, this, I guess, is the secret to getting your overweight bags on without paying the big fee. So we do that, and then we head to security. It's now 5:41, so flight is leaving in 4 minutes. It was boarding a long, long time ago. And my tour manager, who the whole tour had been like, you really got to get TSA pre-check, man. You really got to do this. So he scoots right through, and I don't know. I just was like, I didn't, and I get behind a nice couple, but now one that I think maybe they didn't seem like they travel a lot, because they're like, oh, we can't bring these liquids, we have to throw this out. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then the guy's kind of like, so should I take my shoes off too? It's like, dude, everybody takes them off. Take them off. Take your shoes off. We gotta do this. My tour manager's getting mad at me because he doesn't think I'm being aggressive enough, but I'm not like an aggressive traveler, so I'm kind of like trying to play it. Basically, by the time I come through, it's about 5:48. And the gate happens to be right there, and the nice flight attendant from Delta, she says, there you are. And we made the flight. Now I'm here in Kennett Square. So I'm gonna start the day early. Maybe like a baby at birth. And I'm gonna give you a present with brown eyes and beautiful words. Oh, you bring the cup, I bring the moonshine. I wanna fill you up, babe, won't you be mine? I know you forgot the words because I talked for so long. Yeah. You bring the cup, I bring the moonshine, that's right. I wanna fill you up, babe, won't you be mine? Oh, you bring the cup, I bring the moonshine. I wanna fill you up, babe, won't you be mine? Oh, you bring the cup and I'll bring the moonshine.